Hey y'all, Airgun Angie with Gateway to Airguns. I've got the right gun this time. This is the Benjamin Bulldog it really is, see? M357. And it is past time to grip it. This is a bullpup style 35 caliber PCP. It is available in 45 as well. And you can get it as a kit or just by itself. The kit includes a sling, an optic, and the mounts, as well as some ammo. So guys, since it's past time to grip this one, let's grip it.
It's shooting time, oh, it's shooting time. Get my air gun on the firing line. Oh, it's shooting time.
If you guys want to take part in supporting the GTA and Airgun web, be sure to stop over at patreon.com or Airgun Army and join the Officers Club. It's like $5 a month, where that helps us to be able to continue doing what we're doing and be able to accumulate extra products, extra equipment, to have more things to show you guys how they operate, how they function, their cons, their pros, all that kind of stuff. So if you guys want to help support the GTA and Airgun web, please check out those two sites. You can become a Patreon or you can become an officer at Airgun Army. And the thing about Airgun Army, it's super sweet. It's like a social media platform, but it's just airguns. So if you're a true airgunner, you love talking airguns with other airgunners, go join the Officers Club, go check out Airgun Army, and be a part of what GTA and Airgun web are doing. Thank y'all. Aesthetics. From butt to muzzle, the total length is 36 inches and total weight is 7.7 pounds. Attached to the rubber butt pad is the synthetic bullpup style stock that is equipped with front and rear swivel studs to allow you to sling it with the included Benjamin sling. Or whatever, if you want your own sling, go ahead with that one too. At the rear of the stock is the quick disconnect fill port, then the pistol grip leading to the trigger guard, where you'll find the two-stage non-adjustable trigger and the manual safety. At the front of the Bulldog is the 440cc air cylinder that fills to a max PSI of 3,000 or 206 bar. Above the air cylinder is the rifled 28-inch barrel with a trapezoid-shaped Benjamin sound trap to reduce the sound of the report. For even more sound control, it has the option to moderate it with the M18 threaded muzzle. Near the rear of the rifle is the easy-to-read manometer or air pressure gauge. Then you'll see the breech where you can load the 5-round auto-indexing rotary mag. Listen closely to this. You see the side lever cocking handle on the right side of the gun? If you're a lefty, just let Pyramid Air know they offer a service that can make it absolutely perfect for you and switch it to the other side of the gun. Last but definitely not least, check out the full-length pick rail. Okay, on to operation, because it's almost time to shoot it. Check your safety. If it is engaged, let's move on. The Bulldog does not offer an open sight option, so choose your optic and mount it. Get your fill source. This has the quick disconnect Foster fill port. No need for a probe. Sweet! Remove the dust cover and attach your fitting to the fill port and fill to 3,000 psi. Bleed the valve and disconnect your fill source. Replace the dust cover to keep the port clean. Now let's load the mag. Rotate the mag clockwise until the slot is exposed. Insert ammo head first and repeat until full. Pull the cocking lever back, insert the mag into the breech from the top of the breech, and push the cocking lever to the forward position. Take aim at your target, disengage the safety, and squeeze the trigger. Okay, so now that we know how to operate it, I can show you guys the results from the ammo test. So I tested it at 35 yards because that's generally where I test big bore air guns. I do the small bore at 25, but at 35 yards, I tested several different types of ammo. And the favorites were the JSB Hades, absolutely gorgeous. The NSA, these are 178 grain slugs, and they don't fit in the mag, so those are definitely single shot. And then we have some new ones that I recently got, Horseshoe Mountain casting ammo, that were also the favorite. So let's move it back to 50 yards and see how they do there. Oh, low. A little low. Yep. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. That was gorgeous. Oh, bullseye. Guys, that one, there must have been something wrong with that pellet because that one shot really, really high. I'm actually going to shoot one more because I need one more chronograph reading. Yeah,
946.
that one was a little high too. You know what I just realized I did? Oops. I realized that the Hades shot group is a 3-shot group. The Horseshoe Mountain casting is a 4-shot group. So, whoops.
772.
I had a bit slower than the other. Oh, that was low.
731.
Eh.
696.
So the Hades and the Horseshoe Mountain casting ammo did beautifully, just absolutely beautifully. I would almost guess that you could take them back a good bit further and they'd still shoot just fine. The Nielsen Specialty Ammo slugs, they gave me about a 2-inch group at 50 yards, so it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great either. So the favorite of favorites are the Hades. Those ones did the best at 50 yards. And those will be the ones that I used for the rest of the testing. And on to velocity. Nope, I was wrong. I was so wrong. What about the trigger? I've pulled it several times. What kind of pull weight are we getting from this one? The first result I got was 2 pounds, 8.9 ounces, and the second was 2 pounds, 4.4 ounces. So just over a 2-pound trigger. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm not completely offended when a big bore air rifle has a little bit heavier of a trigger because once you pull it, you can't take that back. All right, so we did 50-yard accuracy, trigger pull. Now on to, velocity, shot count, and accuracy across the board. So with my chronograph and a good watch on my pressure gauge, I checked the shot count. Shot 1 produced 1,064 feet per second and 193.54 foot-pounds of energy. Almost 200 foot-pounds of energy with a 35. Sweet. All right, shot 7, approximately halfway through. I got 924 feet per second with 145.9 foot-pounds of energy. So we know right now, if you guys didn't know before, this one has the big bore dive. Starts off really high and then it just drops and drops and drops. So make sure you get to know it. Then at the very last shot, shot 13, I got 798 feet per second with 108.8 foot-pounds of energy. So still capable of some decent hunting at shot 13. But how do we know? We got to check the accuracy first, because if it's putting off enough power but it's not accurate, then don't even go there. But it's okay, you can go there because check out these shot groups. That's 13 shots. That's 5-shot groups. My math was just a little bit off. So the first 2 shot groups are 5 shots each. The last one is 3 shots and still doing beautiful. So I'd say those are kill shots every time. All right, so enough with that. What about max velocity? So max velocity. The manufacturer claims 1,135 feet per second as a max velocity. Now, I have no idea what ammo they used during their testing, but I used the lightest ones I have, and that's the Hades at 77.16 grains, and I got 1,064 feet per second. So they're flying, and that was not far off from what they got. I wonder what ammo they're using. So this one is the M357. There was a plain old 357. This one has a trapezoid sound trap on it, so it's supposed to help suppress some of the report of the big bore sound. It also comes with an M18 threaded muzzle, so you can moderate it if you'd like to. but I don't have a 35 caliber moderator to put on it, so can't help you there. We're just going to have to test it without, and then you guys can maybe get an idea of what you can do with one. Maybe, maybe not. But anyways, without, at the muzzle, I got 120.8 and 114 dBs. So it's got a little bit of a bark. It is called a Bulldog. So, all right, let's test it from my perspective. At my perspective, I got 119.3 and 116.5. So for most backyards, it's probably not friendly, but it is a hunting gun. Okay, now from 20 yards away, I got 107 and 105.4 dBs. So it's not super quiet. It's really not even quiet. All right, now that we know, you might want to put a moderator on this if you want to quiet it down. Let's move on to one of my favorite tests, offhand. I got it. Sweet. Oh, right through the center. Right through the center. And again, and again. One more left. Oh, lovely. Just lovely. And that says it all. I don't need to say any more about that. That pretty much said it all. That was fun. Cons and pros. Are there any cons? The side lever cocking handle, it's a little far back, but I think that's the norm on bullpups. Occasionally you'll find one where they've actually moved it up, but it's pretty normal. And it's a little loud. It's a little on the loud side. That's about all, guys. So pros. Now, guys, when I first took a look at this, when I first took it out of the box, actually when I first saw it online, I was like, it's not really eye-catching to me. Kind of looks alienish. Maybe some of you like alienish. But once I started shooting it, it'll grow on you. It'll grow on you. So, it's got the rubber butt pad. It has the Foster fitting fill port, nice pistol grip. The trigger is about 2 pounds, so there could be some cons and pros to that. It just depends on the person. It has the manual safety. I guess that could have been another con. I don't care for a blade safety like that in front of the trigger, but some probably like it. It also has swivel studs rear and front to be able to sling it. Max fill 3,000 PSI. So that means if you'd like to, you can hand pump it. It has the M18 threaded muzzle so that you can moderate it if you'd like to. The full length pick rail. The mag is, I haven't seen too many that drop down from the top, which is and it's easy. It's like it's smooth. It goes in very, very nicely. No fighting with it. It's easy to load. It has the cocking lever rather than a bolt, which is sweet. What else? And the pressure gauge is absolutely easy to read. It's super accurate, putting off lots of power at almost 200 foot-pounds with that first shot. You get 13 shots per fill, with all of them being pretty dang accurate. So if you have a crowd of hogs, maybe you can get 13 of them if you are a good shot. So guys, the Benjamin Bulldog, at first, it wasn't love at first sight, but I definitely can find a use for this one. This one would not be a bad addition to my airgun collection, my hunting airgun collection, because that's exactly what it is. I guess that's about it without getting too opinionated. I probably already have. That's about it for the Benjamin Bulldog M357, the right gun. I'm Airgun Angie with Gateway to Airguns. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all don't just have a good day, have an awesome one. See ya. This is for my very, very dear Maggie, my editor. She's willing the cooler weather in, so I'm gonna help her out just a little bit. Let's see if I can make it snow. Here you go, Mags. Oh, lovely. There you go. It snowed.